Hello, I'm Wendy. I'm from Creek Connections at Allegheny College, and I want to tell you a little bit about some identification references that you can use for when you are collecting critters at the creek so that you know the names of the critters that you're collecting. One of the things that we use all the time with Creek Connections is this Key to Macroinvertebrate Life that is put out by the Fish and Boat Commission. You can go on the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission's webpage. I think it's under publications, and you can print one out yourself. We have a lot here at Creek Connections as well, that if you ever need to borrow any. On the back are some very common fish and some other water chemistry information that we use a lot when we're out with schools. But this is a really easy, what we call a dichotomous key, because it has it's branching like a tree and has questions that either have yes or no answers or just two ways to go. So if you catch a critter, it's going to ask you if it's a shell, like these things over here, the mussels and the clams, or no shell. And if it doesn't have a shell, it's going to ask if it has no legs, like the things that look like worms, or has some legs. And then when you get down here, it asks how many legs it has, whether it has wings, and then at the very bottom it asks if it has any tails, and then how many. So this is a real simple key that we use all the time. There are definitely also some apps that you can get on your phone to help you identify the critters that you find. There is one called Aqua Bugs, and the other is called Creek Critters. And then you could also use iNaturalist app. These are all things that can help you identify while you're out in the field. And another really good website that you might want to use when you go home is macroinvertebrates.org. That one has really high quality photos of the critters, and you can really zoom in on different parts of it. It's really good for researchers, but even for regular people that are just wanting to know more about the things that they're finding in the creek.